Hello and welcome back. This will be episode 1 of the modded MechWarrior 5 series, uh, career mode. I've gotten it to where Kestrel Lancers is now available. I started with a Davian Merc unit in 3015 and built my way up. So instead of having the overall 35 million in net worth, total net worth. I have 176 million in total net worth. Got lots of battle mechs, not just this Lance here. I've got in my cold storage here a large multitude of mechs. Almost all of these are built and ready to go. Some of them are damaged or I've just salvaged them and haven't done anything with them at all, like the 4 HP, which I just got a couple of arena matches ago, which is how I've gotten everything I have, is by grinding the arena matches. I just have the one lance at the moment because I'm trying to keep this cheap because I'm a bit more broke than I wanted to be, and I can easily run this up to a 2 million uh, payday that I have to worry about for maintenance and payroll. So got to be careful there. In any case, uh, I have this primary mission, which is the Kestrel Lancers. Actually, it says I have 5 months remaining to accept the contract. Would it be smarter for me to go ahead and start this now, or try and see if I can find a couple more arena matches to try and pad out my money a little bit? I've got time. Let's see if I can do an arena match, and then I'll start the Kestrel Lancers. Show how I've been doing things here to advance myself from 3015 all the way up to 3026 now. May of 3026. Okay, so these are actually both free-for-alls. I was hoping to not have to do a free-for-all, and now all of a sudden I've got missions on both of these, which sounds good to me. Like I said, we had 5 months. So far it's been around about a month and a half, if my math is right, which it probably is somewhere in the ballpark, but not correct. I need 57 or higher to even bother looking at them because my current pilots are pretty nice. I've got Goblin, who's still low level but has a nice max level. Fairchild, Hodges, and Hayes are all three really good pilots in their own right. Longbow. Not sure how much I like the longbow. I like it in MechWarrior Online, but that's because I can make some very trolly builds. Anyway, contracts, 4v4 light. I can totally handle that. So we'll go ahead and take that. Crank the cash because cash is what I need right now.
The weather's really kicking up,
And I'll have to go over here to Battle
Visibility
Max.
will be limited out there.
Lights. And I'll just pull out my team of fire starters, my fire team. They tend to mop up these missions very quickly and easily. I've got my Ember, which is actually down a case, apparently, because I didn't have a case to replace it with. Okay, I'll have to look at that after this match. Let's see, I don't want to give him expensive things, so I'll put him in that because his skills are still low. These two are fine in either one. So there we go. And let's go in here and mop these guys up.
The moment of truth has arrived. The buzzer sounds, and this match has kicked off.
I see an urban mech. That's something we should take out last. It just works out better that way. It wants us to destroy legs and get headshot kills. Oh, there's 2 urban mechs. Ouch. I'd rather pick on the commando. I keep forgetting. That's just a punch. Dead stop spin around. You think you're gonna lose me? You're not.
Things are heating up now. Pop goes the arm. Savage.
Okay, he's almost
Their
down.
offensive capabilities could be impacted after that strike. Let's see if that changes the complexion of the match.
Did that get him? I think that got him. Okay, little javelin.
He's facing some early adversity here. Let's see how he responds.
Alright, that's not working out well for me. I'll just ditch that fight for a moment. Come back over here to the Commando 1B.
There goes a leg.
Spin in the face, keep moving. Oof. That Irby really hurts. Oh, no, I made it mad. And I got stuck on building. Everybody on that thing, I've got the stupid Irby.
Critical damage. Component lost. This arm is history.
Okay.
Just like Duncan Fisher.
I'll come back to him. He's stripped.
An arm
Smack
just got
him real
shredded
good.
in the chaos.
Oh, speaking of melee, I finally got a hatchet man. Which I am very happy to have. Okay, he's finally down. Starting to regret having taken the
Lost targets engaged.
jump jets off of this thing. But it is what it is. Punch the face.
Mason guts out a big win.
Alright, there we go. And that'll be some cash, because these are really cheap to repair. And I've got all the parts to replace pretty much everything. I think I even have spare engines for a couple of them. Which is the hard part with yet another mech lab. I have just now hit Elite, which is nice. And Prestige 1 level 7. Apparently that still goes up higher levels. I don't know how high that goes. Guess I'll be finding out before too awful long. I could grab one of these, but both of their engine cores are already gone. Grabbing the salvage would probably be more useful. Grab that AC-10 ammo too. Okay. None of us lost anything important. This gives me 3.7 million, a tier 4 AC-20, 4 tier 5 light burst rifles, or light rifle burst fires, a tier 5 assault battle axe, that's beautiful, 5 tier 4 medium lasers, and 2 tier 4 SRM6s. That's not a bad haul in any way, shape, or form. A rare heavy longsword, huh? Level 4, and that's actually only 164 grand. I'll grant that. Because I have a mech I would like to put that on. But first, let's go in here. I guess I don't have that case anymore, so let's just get the case out of here, and that gives me an extra ton. Now, I was regretting having taken off my jump jets, so let's put on 2 jump jets. Shove those in the side torsos there. And that gives me a 44 jump distance. That's nice. I don't have case anymore, but that'll be fine. Build due is going to be 352. That'll be alright. It's going to go a little bit higher because I have a Black Knight, don't I? No, I didn't buy that Black Knight. Aw. That's sad. I should have bought that Black Knight. Let's go back to priority transmission. 4 months remain to accept. Yeah, I should be fine to actually go ahead and accept that. And then depart. Glad to see you've accepted our offer to participate in Operation Galahad. Hans Davion had personally hoped you would join us for this operation. I'm not sure how much you remember of your father's services in the Federated Suns, but Nyx Cavaliers once participated in the First Prince's successful raid on Halstead Station back in 3013, serving alongside a few companies from the Crater Cobras. From what I'm told by the Department of Mercenary Relations, you've done an exemplary job carrying on his legacy. For Operation Galahad, Hans would like to see your unit and the Crater Cobras reunited to participate in one of our planned joint exercises with the LCAF. In addition to your standard payouts upon completion of the war games, the Federated Suns is also willing to pay for all travel and repair expenses incurred during these exercises. We've chartered a jump ship to take you directly to your assigned system, Avigate. I will be there personally to act as the director of the Avigate War Games. Prepare your forces, then head to the nearest jump point. I'll brief you on your mission once you arrive on site. Now, fortunately, since I can store mechs in cold storage with their loadouts, everything is already prepared. Which honestly, that part of everything is a bit cheaty, but I'm okay with it. Because that part of the game was rather difficult. It just feels more like I'm in a spheroid while flying around the Leopard dropship. A little bit of weirdness, but I'm fine with it. Let's see if this has a cutscene or anything that I need to shut up during. So far it's just basic loading screen. Okay, nothing there. So the mission briefing here. Welcome to Avigate, Commander. The formation of the Federated Commonwealth will unite House Steiner and House Davian militaries into a single, centralized army. Operation Galahad will serve as a wide-reaching series of war games across multiple systems, which will act as a joint training exercise between forces of the AFFS and the LCAF. While many of these war games will be pitting the AFFS and LCAF against one another, we also want to train in a series of joint exercises combining the forces into a unified FedCom coalition. This is where you come in, Commander. For Galahad's Avigate Games, FedCom coalition forces will be executing a joint operation attempting to destroy a decommissioned orbital defense system. You and the Crater Cobras have been assigned to act as the defenders of the installation. Your task will be to destroy the invading coalition forces and prevent the destruction of orbital defense systems. I'll see you in the field, Commander. Give us a good fight. Paired with Colonel Westrick and his Crater Cobras. Okay, yeah. More or less rehashing the same things you already went over. Oh, really? It gets so little for the salvage shares here? Oh, right. This is low difficulty. I keep forgetting that. I kind of ground myself up to more than I needed. Okay, so 200 tons. Well, I'm sure I have perfect team for that. Let me put away the fire starters. Just hit space to quickly throw them in there. Go to mediums. I've got... Well, I'm not sure I want to use that. That's my arena fighter. So let's just go with classic hunchbacks. I can run 4 of those. I also have the Centurion AL. He might take up a spot. Let's take the standard one, the 4J, and the Centurion AL. All of those are fully ready to go. I will drive the 4H. Let's see, which one's going to be cheaper to fix? The Hunchback 4G. And it gets him some ballistic training. And there we go. That Centurion is still unpainted. He's one that I got out of salvage. Let's see. Well, we're doing Davian stuff, so let's just go ahead and give him a Davian paint job. There we go. He almost fits in with my hunchbacks.
Exercise, our Federated Commonwealth Coalition forces are tasked with assaulting and destroying the facility guarded by the mercenary defenders. This war game will end in a Commonwealth victory with the fall of the targeted facility, and a mercenary victory with the elimination or capture of the FedCom Coalition's commanding officers. Good luck, everyone. This operation will commence now.
All right. So commencing the operation.
By Richard Westrick and his Creator Cobra's mercenary company. Be sure to assist one another whenever possible. The FedCom coalition forces are going to be hungry to impress Marshal Sortek, seeing as how he is the commander of the Davion Heavy Guards and a good friend of First Prince Hans Davion.
Move to the commander.
Donagada's forces are in position. Unsurprisingly, the Davians are nowhere to be found. Well, we have no need of these federated dogs to crush a handful of mercenaries anyways. I see no need to delay the attack on their account. Donagada's, advance!
Okay, there they are. Everybody on me. What's he got on that archer? It's a pretty basic archer. Pretty sure mine's a better build. And that's just 2 LRM streams and 6 medium lasers.
We have seismic alarms triggering at the outer perimeter of our community.
Welcome to my battle fists. Put some light on this situation. Little tank, little tank. Oh god. Oh. That was rough. I was kind of caught in that explosion. They hit us from the other side. You sneaky little bastards. A panther and a rifleman. Okay, well, my legs are fine for now, so let's just take it. The rifleman's gotta go.
Shared targets engaged.
Nice hit. Got him. Alright. You guys go after that. I've got this guy. You are messing up the place I'm defending. Go away. You guys not dealt with that little panther yet? Okay, they got him.
We cannot rest the entire operation over your ego. And give them time to fortify.
Alright, so
I think not. You can actually unstrap.
where are they gonna wave in from next time? I should stay closer to base, that's for sure.
You are free to guard our rear.
Well, seems this little coalition between the Davion and Steiner leadership is a tad disorganized. Who'd have thought, eh? Probably doesn't bode well for this federated Commonwealth merger everyone can't shut up about.
Enemy mech forces spotted operating in the area. Watch out for them.
Yeah, I spotted them too. In fact, I just put a shell in one.
Target acquired.
Go after that blackjack. They're close enough now that we can get back to base and defend it. So no reason not to come murderate these guys. Ouch. I can take out that right side of his. I've got all of his guns down. Which is why I don't like that particular Griffin. Too easily crippled, right there. Now he just has an arm to punch me with, but he appears to be afraid of punching. Of course I'm taking too long killing him.
Your resistance is pulling in more hostiles from the surrounding area.
Okay, I think that was both of them.
These high and mighty Lyrans are having some trouble. Let's show them how the Federated Sons get the job done.
We're on your 6, Commander.
New target, Hunchback.
Ah, Hunchback 4G. That'll be painful. Locust, that's nothing.
Target destroyed.
Just like these little flying bugs.
Hostiles inbound. Brace for contact, Commander.
Locust.
Copy, Commander. Lance target confirmed.
Target destroyed.
Don't know how anybody else isn't taking out the little mosquitoes, but you know, whatever. They're easy enough dealt with. What's harder is a Hunchback 4G. But only if you don't know where to aim on it. Come here, you little
That one is ours.
Target
nasty.
destroyed. Target acquired.
Get back here. Locusts in yet another mech lab have weak legs,
New
so
target, Spider.
makes them pretty easy to handle. Ah, almost, still missed.
Target acquired.
Trebuchet up there, that's troublesome. Go get him.
Target acquired.
Reconnaissance flights show increased
Just
enemy
crunch
presence
through
in
the
vicinity.
spider real fast.
Be on the lookout for further hostiles.
Come here. Quit running. Quit running from me. I want to punch you.
Target
Okay,
acquired.
choppers,
Enemy
get those.
reinforcements spotted in the area. They look like they're heading your way.
Hostile neutralized.
So what is that? Phoenix Hawk. He's not going to be doing that much damage.
Target acquired.
Come on, little mosquitoes. Right there.
Target destroyed.
the wall. Come on, get off. I should stop punching. My left arm is a little wounded.
No target.
What's over
Target
here?
acquired.
See a 9A. That's the Centurion I want, but I haven't been able to find one. You can still do damage by running over things, so may as well just take them out while I'm here. Just remembered I'm not supposed to melee anymore.
Good kill, Commander.
Okay, there's medium fries. That's killing medium mechs. I can't remember how many medium mechs, but it's a decent little bit.
Target acquired.
Somebody get that, J. Edgar. I did set the tanks to where they have 1.5 times health. They are too weak in the base game, but yet another mech lab decides that
Target acquired.
they needed to be 3 times as strong,
Target
which is just
destroyed.
ridiculous. And hi. Did you forget to watch your back?
Destroyed.
He forgot to watch his back.
Those incompetent social generals to screw up the simplest task. The typical arrogance of the Lyrics will be our undoing. All coalition forces fall back.
Nice work down there, Commander. Things got a bit hairy, but you managed to stay on your toes and come out of it.
Commander, we have them on the run. Let's prepare a coordinated advance. Time to teach these high and mighty nobles a thing or two about how mercenaries get the job done.
Oh, the first mission here was pretty easy. I don't think it's going to keep being easy, if I remember correctly. I have never actually run the show, like been the primary commander in the Legend of Kestrel Lancers. I've always joined someone else's game to help them. Well, his core is whole, which means the blackjack could be useful. Engine core 240, I don't actually have one of those. Oh, let's see, what do they have down here? Let's grab a few of those. Not interested in Griffin. I am interested in Trebuchet and Centurion, however. And then I still have 4 picks left. Let's just grab those. Because I'm sure I can use them somewhere. I still have Locusts for one thing. I haven't really been selling my mechs. Beating those uncoordinated highborn whelps back was easy to do with their battlefield infighting, but we should continue to press our momentum against them while we have it. With their pride on the line, I doubt that either Colonel Zax or Marshal Davian will make the same mistake twice. The next time we face them, I'm willing to bet that their desire to beat us will push aside any grievances they have with each other. If I've learned anything from my years fighting with these highborns, it's that when faced with adversity, they tend to vastly overcompensate for their failures. The next time we face them, they will most likely pull all remaining forces together to beat us back, now that we have superior numbers on them. But kicking their ass in a straight-up fight isn't our mission. Eliminating their commander, Arden Sortek, is. If I take the greater whole of my Cobras and move on their command center's position from the east, they'll be forced to come out and face me, which will leave Colonel Sortak open for a surgical strike from your lance. I've provided possible locations for the Coalition's HQ to Rihanna. Take Sortak out, then fall back. The scenario should end if we're able to take him out and withdraw in one piece. Let the Cobras buy you the time we need to finish this and take these high and mighty nobles down a peg. Alright, do I get to repair my mechs any first? I mean, they're not terribly damaged, but I'd rather not go in wounded. This is why I wanted extra cash before coming into all this. He pilots a customized Victor packing Star League era tech that he calls Dragon Slayer. Alright. So we have to deal with a Dragon Slayer. That's going to be fun. 18 salvage picks. Not terrible. And yep. It's not going to wait for the mission, so 220 tons. It still wants me to be mostly in the mediums, but I think I might be able to squeak this with heavies. Let's see what I've got. Well, I do have other mediums too. I've got my original Enforcer, which is kitted out to be much more of a brawler with 4 medium lasers and the AC-10 burst fire. I don't want to use Goblin's mech, the Kobold, because that's got a lot of really expensive stuff on it that I can't replace yet. I have been slowly collecting double heat sinks, but I don't have the kit itself, so if that ever gets destroyed, I'm out. I'm not sure if it can get destroyed, but it scares me. I did get this Hatchet Man. I can put him in there for somebody. The Hunchback 4SP and my wife's Shadowhawk that she was using. That should give us some decent medium mechs. 223, 320, 304. So the 4SP's got the most armor. That's what I should be running, because I'm going to draw the most ire. Have Goblin running that. It has all the weapon types. She's got really good defense and evasion, so give her the Hatchet Man, and that leaves the Enforcer for Hodges. Alright, so the Hatchet Man and the 4SP need paint jobs. All of my Hunchbacks are getting my original paint job back here, Owl's Honor, because I really like the way that looks on a Hunchback. It's very nice. And the Hatchet Man, oh, let's go with Cobra and find some interesting color for it. Well, that looks more like a Viper, and I like it. He's going to be drawing attention running towards them with that giant axe anyway. Alright, so on to the mission. This is probably where difficulty starts ramping up a decent bit. But then again, I've been doing arena missions that are 80s and 90s.
Our new mission is to find and destroy the Coalition field commanders. The Praetor Cobras will act as a diversionary force to draw the main Coalition forces away. This should give us an opening to take out Coalition field commanders.
Listen up, everyone. A splinter group has broken through our lines on an approach vector on my position. Marshal Davion, Colonel Zax, where are you? Damage. Colonel Sortek, we're tied down by mercenary forces east of your
Target
position.
destroyed.
Colonel Zax, hold this line. I'm withdrawing the Lancers to reinforce Colonel Sortek's position. Marshal, destroying your forces will leave my flank exposed. If Colonel Sortek falls, we lose this scenario. It's a risk we'll have to take.
Okay, so I can't
Enemy destroyed.
fire a small laser and punch at the same time, so if I hit 4, the first thing it does is fire the small laser. If that's on cooldown, then I
Target
punch.
destroyed.
I think that'll work out best. And I'm just
Target acquired.
using that as I approach melee range. And then bam.
Target destroyed.
Works perfect.
Target destroyed.
And I got real quiet there as I was trying to figure out how I wanted to do this. Okay, next closest target is actually this way. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Such pretty weather.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
This 4SP is moving way too slow. I need a better engine for this. I might wind up jumping into my Mech Warrior Online and writing down some of my builds in there because I think the vast majority of them will actually work here as long as I've got the right parts. Which means I should be able to get this Hunchback set up with 2 SRM6 Artemis moving at 98 kilometers per hour and the 4 medium lasers. I usually ditch the head laser on this build.
Following your lead, Commander.
It does mean I lose most of my laser power with losing my arms, but you know, don't lose your arms. Which is often easier said than done. It's a lot easier to do, however, when you're moving at 98 kph. Okay, still not seeing this guy. And this is going to have a lot of enemies over here. Why are you all so slow?
Target acquired.
That Hatchet Man, for instance, I know is fast.
Target acquired.
You're annoying, go away.
Target destroyed.
With you.
Okay, so nearing this. I just have to get so close before it tells me if he's there or not. See if I can break off in time before getting into trouble. He's not there, so last location, down that canyon.
We're on your 6, Commander.
Really? You're on my 6? Well, faster, because you're way back there. Dropping to 50% throttle. If you use your number pad, you can set it by percentage, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, whatever. Which will give my slowpokes a chance to catch up a little bit. It unfortunately also gives my enemies a better chance to hit me, so if these guys would hurry up, that'd be great.
Move to the commander.
Target acquired.
Enemy destroyed.
0, of course, is full throttle on the numpad. And if you happen to be using throttle decay, using the number pad will override your throttle decay and it'll just have you auto-locking until you change. Velocity with S or W. Nice tank, but no thank you. You're hot, go away.
Target spider.
There's a spider on my butt, but this is who I'm after, right here, this Victor. Up, one arm gone. Can I get in here and punch? Ah, I punched. He didn't get one back on me.
Armor at critical levels. Lost a component.
Oh, he definitely got a punch back on me that time.
Nicely done, mercenary.
He had an XL engine, he's down. Oh no,
Your career going forward.
I lost my mech too. I should be able to hit Y to take over another
away from your position.
member.
You should now be able to overwhelm the coalition
Okay.
forces at your location.
Roger, Rihanna. Thanks for the heads up. Cobras, let's finish
I gotta
this.
get out of here. I took a lot of damage in this. I'm pretty sure I got center torsoed out. Oh, he got screwed.
New target Panther.
Hatchet Man, go, go, go. Why are you way back here, Hatchet Man? Well, I guess it's not fast, it just moves at
Target
64.
acquired.
Well, still, it should have been making it
New
further than it
target
did.
Spider.
Too bad I don't get to use it anywhere. I just get to swing it in midair. Oh man,
That's enough. The mercenaries have taken the field and are the winners.
my 4SD got shoved down hard.
HQ for debriefing. Needless to say, we have a lot that we're gonna need to go over together.
So I just keep running right off a cliff. Whee! Oh man, that was painful. But I'm sure I made enough money to pay for it. Whoa. That takes all of my picks. Which means I don't even get any salvage from the... I don't get the double heat sink, I don't get the Victor. But I want this XL engine. That allows me to convert one of my engines on one of my mechs through XL. Seriously increasing my ability to move about. Congratulations on the superb performance, Commander. You've given me plenty of data to go over, and Colonel Zax and Marshal Davian. The future Federated Commonwealth thanks you for contributions in preparing us for our eventual unification. I'll get right to the point, Commander. House Davian has a number of long-term mercenary contracts set to open up a year from now in 3028. First Prince Hans Davian tapped you and the Crater Cobras to participate in these games to evaluate the state of your unit's recovery after taking heavy losses on Halstead Station back in 3013. Not to mention your father's death and the near destruction of your unit 2 years later on Debiri. Very few mercenary operations ever recover from such catastrophic loss. While the Cobras appear to have fully recovered, your unit seems to still be in the midst of recovery after the Debiri incident. I want to formally say that to you that Hans Davian is interested in offering your unit a long-term service contract, provided that your mercenary company continues to recover and grow into a unit that can field multiple lances worth of mechs and pilots by the time our contract comes up in 3028, preferably one with around 10 combat-ready mechs. We'll be sure to make it very worth your while. Again, we are looking for a unit that can field multiple lances of mechs and pilots in a year's time. So keep growing and keep an eye out for our offer when the 3028 contract opens up. Until then, Commander, good luck. So 1.8 million C-bills, 200 rep. 6 tier 3 medium lasers, 3 tier 3 SRM6s, an autocannon 10 tier 3, large laser 10 tier 3, 2 of them, and 3 tons of SRM ammo. So that hurts, but like I said, I'm pretty sure I actually have everything to fix that. Oh, I don't have a Core 200, so yeah. I want to actually directly look in here for engines. Oh, I'm in a war zone. Let's not do that then. It put me down here in the south, so this is going to be my nearest place to go. I do need to get more pilots, obviously. Won't be able to do any of this without pilots. That XL engine is part of what I need to make that 4SP incredibly fast. And that's why I'm not too worried about the arms. If I lose any of the torsos, I'm completely screwed in it that way. Okay, first let's go to equipment. Got 31 million right now. Do I have a 200? Nope, closest I've got is a 230, so let's see what I can put around it on that. Let's see, missiles. Well, that's a really nice one. Yeah, I'll pick it up. Anything on lasers? I'm always looking for medium lasers. Nothing. No heat sinks. That's a really big supercharger, but I already have one of those that I'm not even using anywhere. And engine types is still not showing me anything on there, but let's see. The 4SP. Go ahead and put in. Well, I do have a 210 and the 230 that I just picked up. I'll use the 210 because that's actually going to be only a ton and a half that I have to figure out here, which I can probably do with some SRM4s or SRM4 Infernos instead of the SRM6s. Really like the Inferno launchers. Sure, they don't do as much damage. Wait, are they? Oh, of course it's lighter because I put 4s instead of the 6s. And I want to get rid of that small laser. So that gives me one more ton. Let's go ahead and use that for a heatsink. That just sounds like a good idea. It also sounds like a good idea to not have SRM ammo in my center torso. I'm pretty sure that's what happened, is ammo explosion. Never a good thing. Oof, 1.3 million to fix that. That's quite painful. The Shadow Hawk should be easy enough. Nope, I don't have medium lasers. So, weapon upgrades. Do I have regular medium lasers? No. So, let's go into this. Where are the lasers on it? They're on the arms. So, I definitely don't want to use any good lasers there because they're on the arms. Yeah, here we go, short burst lasers. We'll put those on. That ought to work out for it. For the most part, I'm trying to leave that one alone because that's Kitty's mech and I want her to be able to build it. This thing is fine, just needs repaired. I do have some mech salvage in here. So first let's put away all of these mechs that don't need repaired yet. Yeah, I'll just keep going. I can pull them back out when I need them. Go back to salvage assembly. So let's right click on the Crusader. That gives me a random Crusader. I have one part more than I need, 1.1 million. That gets me the Crusader 3D. So 6 missile slots, 2 energy, 4 jump jet. That's not bad. So yeah, that could actually be a pretty decent mech. I'm not sure I have a Core 260. I keep looking for one and not finding it. That's why I've got this other Crusader in here too. So let's see, what else did we have? Javelin, I got all the parts for. That's very nice and easily fixed. Let's just repair him. Okay, got an Irby and a Trebuchet. 850,000 for that for the 7K. 2 ballistic, 2 energy, and 2 missile. Well, that's not very Trebuchet-like, but pretty sure Broken will enjoy playing with that thing. Don't have the 250 core for it, so I'll just stuff it in there for now. And yet another Irby. Yet another R63X, which I do have the core I need to put that back to its base Irby form, but I'll shove it in here along with my collection of Irby mechs because that gives me a full lance of the R63X, which is a really good platform. 4 ballistic, 2 energy, 1 AMS, and it can have 2 jump jets, which is also pretty nice. And I think that's all that I had salvageable at this time. Yeah, with weapon upgrades, let's see here. Large laser. I have 4 tier 0 large lasers, so I can make 2 tier 1 large lasers out of those 4. So usually I would sell my tier 0s. Here I just use slowly upgrade them if I need to, or use them on cheaper mechs that are going to get blown up, or on parts that'll get blown up. In any case, I've been rambling for a bit, and it's going to be a year in game before it comes back to the harder stuff. For a second, I thought I was seeing amazing additional pilots.
This is
Where technically I am. Talbot here looks pretty awesome. I'll take him. Hey, there's arena contracts here. What have we got? Free-for-all assault, team combat assault. If I had real pilots, I would trust my assault mechs that I have in team combat assaults. And I noticed that last time I didn't show what I had for assaults, and I've gotten more since then. The Corsair here is one that you get for reaching, I can't remember if it was Champion or Prestige 1, level 1, but one of those gives you this mech. And of course, that's my own build that I've put on it. It's not too far off from the build they had. It's more of a super stock of that build. It's an ugly mech, but it's a very effective mech. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with the AS7DH, my first Atlas. But, you know, 1 ballistic slot, 5 energy, 4 missile, 2 AMS. It also has, of course, 2 melee weapon slots, which is the yellow fist. Like, so many different build ideas, which is why it's just sitting there like that. That, and it's a Star League relic, and I don't want to replace parts that I actually don't even have replacements for. The HQ here is kind of a super stock build for the moment. It'll be changing. I want to do 4 ERPPCs on it and an XL engine because it'll be staying out of the fight. It won't need any of that. The awesome 8R, I'm going to use my build from MechWarrior Online, but I'm still waiting for the parts for that. One of which I just got, that being the XL engine. But I also need, I can't remember if it was ferrofibrous or endosteel. I think endosteel. Anyway, I keep rambling. Rambling and waffling and waffling and rambling. Oh my brightness. That's a screenshot. In any case, if you enjoyed today's video, go ahead and hit the like button. And subscribe for more MechWarrior content. I'm going to be bringing this back when they're back and ready. So I've got some more pilots to hire and little bit more grinding to do for, well, 1 year. That's not very long. It doesn't take long, especially if you're traveling around doing arena fights and looking for mechs. And until next time, bye.